Hey guys, this is Andrei Smirnov reporting for the Fast Lane car from the 2017 New York International Auto Show. And yes, it does exist. Behind me is the 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. Basically, there is a Hellcat motor, supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi under there, and it's putting power through all four wheels. And this is everything you ever wanted to know about the new Trackhawk.
So here we are, we're excited because in New York, we're bringing to life for the first time the Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. You know, there's been a lot of speculation and conversation around this vehicle, whether it existed or not, for some time now, but here it is in the flesh.
Yes.
And you know, it's more than just a special Jeep. I mean, this is in fact the fastest, the most powerful SUV ever. So we're excited to finally bring it to market.
Well, tell me what's under the hood, obviously.
Yeah, so let's start with some of the basic specs and numbers, because that's what it's all about. First of all, you have a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 engine producing 707 horsepower, 645 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60. So how does that translate? 3.5 seconds, 0 to 60. Quarter mile time of 11.6 seconds at 116 miles per hour. And even on the skid pad, this is an SUV, can still pull 0.88 Gs on the skid pad. So, you know, it's performance in all directions.
Same engine as the Hellcat Challenger, or is it tweaked somehow?
Well, there's always adjustments that have to be made for packaging and whatnot, but essentially, yes, it is. It's the same basic configuration and engine setup that we have in the other Hellcat models right now.
Well, that's pretty awesome. That's a big claim, right? The fastest SUV ever.
It is, and you know, we're really lucky. I mean, Jeep is all about capability at the foremost. I mean, that's what started the brand in 1941 and over 75 years ago is capability. But we've really helped redefine what capability can, and in this case, it's on-road capability. I mean, this really does it all. I mean, you can have, you know, the power, the performance, the utility, the luxury, the refinement that you have from really what it takes multiple cars, high-performance sports cars and something that's a little more practical. It is, I think, the perfect combination of what is the ultimate SUV.
There's some subtle hints to tell you that this is a special Grand Cherokee. There's a little supercharged badge on the door and quad tailpipes to let you know that there is a Hellcat motor under the hood.
Maybe not so subtle, but you'll notice them immediately are the giant Brembo 6-piston calipers. Largest brakes we've ever put on a Grand Cherokee. In fact, they're 15.75 inches in diameter. So massive brakes all the way around with the unique yellow Brembo calipers. And up front, a little bit different treatment to the front end of it, the functional heat extractor hood. We've actually had to remove the fog lamps from the lower fascia, and that is where we can install the cooling modules to get the necessary cooling to the 6.2-liter supercharged engine.
And what are some of the challenges? I mean, obviously putting that much power to the all-wheel drive system, what makes it awesome? What are some of the challenges related to design or development?
Yeah, so I mean, the development, it took some time because to put that much torque and horsepower to all four wheels at the same time, you couldn't take just what was a standard Grand Cherokee. So the entire driveline has been absolutely beefed up. So the transmission, the transfer case itself, the rear end, the drive shaft, everything has been reinforced, re-engineered, and improved for more capability and performance. I mean, it has to be. It has to withstand this kind of power being put to all four wheels. So the whole drive-line's been reworked to handle that much power and torque.
And this is an 8-speed transmission, the only choice, right?
Yeah, 8-speed automatic transmission is the only choice, and this 8-speed version is unique to the Trackhawk, different than the SRT and different than all the other Grand Cherokee models. Like the rest of the driveline components, it's been upgraded.
And tell me a little bit about the interior. It's a unique interior, right?
Yeah, it is a unique interior. I mean, very functional, very purposeful interior. You'll notice, first of all, you have a nicely bolstered seat. So, you know, you're sitting there, you're very comfortable. You know, Laguna, fully leather-wrapped interior, very soft. And that's, again, about having that balance. Yes, it's very much a high-performance vehicle, Jeep in this case, but at the same time it needs to be comfortable, it needs to be refined, it has to have a level of sophistication to it, and we didn't really want to lose that. So you have a very much a purpose-built interior, but you do have the high bolstered seats, you have a whole suite of tech features that allow you to monitor the real-time telemetry of the vehicle, you have a whole gauge set, timers, everything that kind of help, you know, see what you're doing on the track or on the road or wherever it is to know how your Trackhawk's performing.
Cool, and two more questions.
Sure.
When is it going to be available, and how much does it cost?
Well, first of all, it will be available in the fourth quarter of this year, so we'll begin deliveries late this year, and pricing has not quite been announced yet, so stay tuned.
All right. Thanks a lot, Scott.
Thank you.
All right. Go back to tflcar.com for more news, views, and real-world reviews and a lot more coverage from the 2017 New York Auto Show.